Alright guys, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to another video. After Blue Boys EZA yesterday, it's time to test them out. We're going to be trying them out against Red Zone, Fusion Zamasu, then eventually Kid Buu. There's still a couple of other videos I need to make around, funny enough, Gogeta Blue, and also EZA Broly, Chile, and Lemo. I will get around to doing those, don't worry. But this is probably going to be one of the last few times we actually test units out against Fusion Zamasu, just because we are up to stage 6. We are up to stage 6 when it comes to Supreme Magnificent Battle. And once Gogeta Blue's out, once Beast Gohan's out, that's where we'll be testing units against Kid Buu and then Supreme Magnificent Battle. So as I said, this will probably be one of the last times we actually test units out against Zamasu. We are popping a Whis like always, no shame in doing it. I mean, mainly because we don't really have a slot 1 unit here. I mean, if this was the friend, Ultimate Gohan, maybe. But UI Goku and Blue Boys are actually a pretty good rotation. And also, we need Goku to dodge. So while we need him to build up, I'd rather protect him. However, Blue Boys, they definitely don't need a Whis. If we had like a firm slot 1 unit right now, I probably wouldn't bother using a Whis, and Blue Boys would literally be fine. This shouldn't do too much either. Yep, type advantage playing a huge role, and the Whis. You want to dodge that as well? Maybe I didn't need to use a Whis whatsoever. Because UI Goku's pretty much dodged almost every single attack that's come his way. And they're fairly linked up. But one thing, if all their additional supers pop, or at least the majority with that type advantage, they are going to absolutely obliterate Zamasu's health bar. Like, we generally might one-turn him. We actually generally might one-turn him. And this is why we also didn't need to use a Whis for them. Because all the extra defense we're getting from them super attacking, you know, the 100% attacking defense on 18. If all the 12 keys pop, or at least the majority, that's 50% attacking defense each time. And also, think about the amount of damage we're doing right now because of all the additional supers. Yeah, defensively, they would be fine here. I said the only thing that can catch a lot of units here, and I think it still applies now, maybe not so much as, but we literally almost one-turned him. We almost one-turned him. I think if a couple of those additionals had crits, we would have guaranteed one-turn Zamasu here, which is dumb. I don't think I've ever done that. But that's how much damage they can do. Not only how much damage they can literally do off of one super attack, that's how much damage they can do combined because of all the potential super attacks they can do. And of course they have type advantage. And as I said, the more important part is how much extra defense they're getting. And then with any extra damage reduction you're getting because of the rainbow key spheres we got, which I'm not sure how many rainbow key spheres we did get. I'm pretty sure we only got 5 key spheres in total. And 1 or 2 of them with rainbow key spheres, so there's only so much damage reduction we got there. But of course, the type of advantage is playing a major role right there. But we generally just almost one-turn Zamasu with Blue Boys alone, which is dumb. As I said, if they got a couple more crits, they literally had 2 more crits on those additional supers, I generally think we would have one-turned him. Not even joking, not even exaggerating. Honestly, it's stupid how good their EZA is. Like, from what I know of how difficult, like, Gogeta Blue and Beast Gohan is in Supreme Magnificent Battle, right? From what I know, which is they hit very, very hard. Are Blue Boys going to be surviving their super attacks? No, probably not. With no item, no. I think even against Beast Gohan with an item, they may still die. Are they going to absolutely slap him about a bit? Are they going to 2-man rush him? 100%. Normals, after all the potential super attacks they can do, they'd probably be okay. Beast Gohan, not so sure. Gogeta Blue, potentially. But they're definitely going to slap him about a bit. And I think normal-wise, they should be fine. Super attack, they'll probably get mollywopped. As I said, Beast Gohan, even with an item, potentially as well. Actually, probably guaranteed. But they are very good. Do you know what? I'm actually going to... See, Zamasu, I know for a full fact, without an item, Even if they did super attack as many times as I needed them to, I do know they'll probably still die from a super attack here, or they'll take a ton of damage even if they got all the additionals. Normals, though, are like 750k. So to make sure I don't need to use an item, because I want to see how much damage they're going to take with no item, and there's only one attack, I'm going to use Piccolo's active. I'm going to cut to when it's gone, so we can get rid of the super attack. Okay, Piccolo's active skill out the way. We actually do have a ton of orbs just sitting there waiting for blue boys. And yeah, 8 key spheres, 4 rainbow key spheres. So that guarantees us 24 key, which guarantees us a crit, and also gives us 28% damage reduction and 28% crit chance as well. UI, I know we got rid of the super attack, but still need you to dodge. Still need you to dodge. I mean, he's popping off right now. 17 million attack stat. 17 mil attack stat. Big crit. There we go. Doing exactly what I wanted you to do. They're doing 16.6. And still have potentially 4 or 5 more additionals to come. Which is where majority of their defense is coming from as well. And the extra 70% attack and defense they get for getting an 18 key, which we haven't failed to get. I know it's only been 2 videos, but I don't think it's something you're ever going to struggle to get, especially with the extra key +2 they get per rainbow keys for obtained and being their own rainbow orb changer. I think you're always going to be able to get an 18 key super attack with these two. Yeah, double digits on normals. Super attack, as I said, I don't think they'll be okay with. And they start with key +4. Completely forgot about that. They start with key +4 at the start of turn. I don't think them getting an 18 key super attack is ever going to be a struggle, so you're always going to get the extra 70% attack and defense no matter what. As I said, I think the only thing is some of the harder enemy super attacks are more than likely going to kill these guys without an item, which I'm completely okay with. Like I've said this numerous of times, I don't need every big EZA. I don't even need every single new unit to be able to survive all. Not, you know, not none. I don't need them to survive all of the hardest enemies in the game super attack and tank it for double digits. I think them surviving like the hardest enemies in the game super attack and taking a solid amount of damage without you literally being left with like 1 HP is fine. And then say Red Zone Kid Boo is like the second hardest currently on global. If they survive that and take hardly any damage or all the way down to double digits because they're that good, I think that's still perfectly reasonable without using items. But I do think the harder enemy super attacks, I think will clock blue boys. I feel like they'll take a bit of damage without an item. Like Kid Boo, when we take them into Kid Boo, that strength phase in the beginning is probably going to be an issue. Is he in the second phase as well? I feel like he is. I can't remember. But that first phase is definitely going to be an issue for them too. And then eventually with Beast Gohan coming with Supreme Magnificent Battle, I feel like items are a must for them. But they are more than viable. More than viable. And they also just do a ton of damage. They're getting so much extra defense from all the super attacks they do. And then, I said, they just do so much damage, again, because of all the extra attacks they do as well. They're so good. I said, they go absolutely stupid. I don't think I've ever, as I said, gone through Zamasu's first phase that quickly before. As I said earlier in the video, I think if 1 or 2 of those super attacks critted, like of the additionals, I think we would have one-turned him, no problem. But they are ridiculously good. And again, don't forget, they're going to have even more units to run with them on rotation, and including reps eventually as well, with both year 6 EZAs coming. Beast Gohan's going to be dropping soon. And then also you have LRUI Goku coming out in when the global sync happens, right? But let me know your thoughts down in the comments. I'll see you in the next video, guys. Take care, have a great day, and post.